day, man. What's up, y'all? Good man. We're back at it again with the white vans, ladies and gentlemen, going for that good, going for that dual hunt, getting things done twice at one time. So what's up, Justin, Hefty, Slowpoke, Loops, and Rosemary? The team, the squad. Everybody's all here. The gang's all frickin'. Let's get it going. Let's do the dang. Yellow. All right, here we go. Let's party. All right, I got Darkrai on one. We got a Grundaloo on the other. And it's just a matter of can we be as efficient and effective as we were yesterday. We got a shite load of checks yesterday. And now we're looking for old LOUDRED. And we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. I hope you guys had a fantastic Monday evening. I hope you guys did all the good things. I certainly did some things. But yeah, we are rocking and rolling. Going to try and get these things done again. We're back at this vivacious and high velocity shiny hunting, which is just the best way to shiny hunt, if ever I do say so myself. These resets are nuts. And I'm excited now to do Reggie Drago. However, I don't own Pokemon Shield digitally, and I really don't want to start this game over, so I might not be able to do that. Shield I just own as a physical cart, which is still going to take me a little bit of time to reset. Oh well. Can't buy another game. Maybe I will at some point in time. You know, maybe I should have bought. But then, see, I got to get the DLC. There's just so many stipulations. You know, there's so many things. So many things. I don't know. Makes me uncomfortable that there's just so many things that you have to consider just to do a simple hunt. You know, we're in Thing City. What's up, Cheese? What's going on, man? How you doing, dude? How's the new job? How's Big Dairy Cheese Thrifts? How does it feel to be a big dairy? Big man on dairy, B-Mod. The old B-Mod over here. I love it when it times out that way. It's perfect. When I can do a reset right in the middle of doing a check. Oh, it's just the best feeling. It's just the best feeling. Like right here, it's not going to work out. Well, it might. It might, actually, because this one's going to go. And then I can get that one going. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Pretty good. I got a rhythm. I established my rhythm yesterday. I think that's the part of shiny hunting that people just got to understand is you have to get your groove. Still working on setup for the new store. We started our inbound of products for dry and HBC. I don't know what HBC is. Is that like HRC? Is that like a Hillary Rodham Clinton? Is that your HRC index? I don't know. I dig it. I dig the dual hunts. I dig the fact that you can do this the way that we're doing it. It's pretty sweet. And Darkrai is just a secondary. Health, beauty, cosmetics, understood. Darkrai is like the potato, or is like the tortilla chip. You're really here for the guacamole, but it's nice that you get that nice little tortilla chip finish. You know what I mean? A nice TCF. A lot of people don't understand what I would go through for a nice TCF, but here we are. TCFing. The old health, beauty, cosmetics. You're going to get Selena Gomez's line. Selena Gomez is a billionaire. Isn't that crazy? I mean, not that she doesn't deserve it. She's a hardworking lady, but oh my God. Hefty, I got another recommendation for a television show for you. I know you're not going to watch it. Shaky Consume. Wobble Gobble? Wobble Gobble, Wobble Gobble, Wobble Gobble, Wobble Gobble. What's up, Carly? Carly, how noticeable is the shiny? Was I correct that once it's actually there, it's like, oh yeah, that's clearly a shiny. Also, you should have your thing that we discussed today. Turns out I used all my freebies, so I had to go to one of my coworkers to use one of their freebies, but it should be there today. Noticeable a lot lighter. Okay, that's what I expected. That is what I expected. Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Rianne dropping 30 Yuris. No, that's 30 poundings. That's not even a Yuri. Rianne, thank you so much for the 30 poundings right before you're about to get on a flight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope your vacation was as wonderful and as well-deserved as you are. I don't know if well-deserved is a way to describe a human, but I'm just giving it to you. But seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Thank you for all your support on the channel. You're amazing. Let's get some hype in the chat for Ree, just absolutely crushing and killing it all the time. Stuck on a really hard boss in modded terrain. It feels like I'm bashing my head against a metaphorical wall, and if this goes for another 100 attempts, I'll be a literal wall. All in all, we're just another brick in the wall. Stupid OBS. OBS, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. And that was just a dip for 75 frames. That means that was a dip for less than a second and a half. Like, why is it doing that? If there was really encoder overloading, it would be happening all the time, not just for a 75-second blip. Oh, it just happened again. Okay, cool. That's ironic. 187. Okay, so that's about 3 seconds of a blip. We'll see if it keeps blipping. I don't think it will. It never blips longer. Change the time to around midday for the best lighting. Okay. Okay. And you got yours in what? 786? Is that right? 786? So you got 80. You got 86 them. I could have a 5 a.m. wake up call tomorrow. Just stay up. I'm trying to plan my sleep schedule for the 24-hour live stream, and I have a few ideas. I think I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. on the day before game release. Oh, what's up, Razzie? What'd it do? 4 a.m. And then I think I'm gonna run a half marathon that morning. And then I think I'm gonna try and get to bed around like 7 p.m., maybe 8 p.m. at the latest. And then I'm gonna sleep until around 11:30. And then once I am done sleeping, I'm going to wake up, as one does when they are finished sleeping, and I'm gonna begin my stream. And then I'll at least have 4 hours of sleep going into the 24 hours. And then I can go back to sleep. At around midnight when stream's all wrapped up, 12:15, and then I should feel okay Friday. And if I don't, it's a weekend. I could just sleep. So this is my theory. I'm going to put it into practice and we'll see how it goes. But I think if I wear myself out on Wednesday, like really sincerely exhaust myself, get a couple hours sleep to recover. Now the worry is that I won't get enough sleep and I'll be tired for the live stream. But I think I'm going to be tired for the live stream regardless. So, man, Mewtwo, what's up, brother? How you doing? I don't know. It's a big time question. Big time question on how to do this. Big Time Rush is a band from television. The same thing, sick to replace half marathon with whole pizza pie. Oh man, I told Jess last night that she's gonna have to be like my food runner, and she's like, you are gonna need to get up. She's like, you'll get your own food. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, what about my own water? Can we compromise on that? And she's like, yeah, okay. So now I'm responsible for my own water, but she's gonna bring me my food. That's what we've kind of decided on. What's the longest stream you've done? 7 hours. I don't feel like I need to like warm up to it. I feel like the adrenaline and the excitement of having a new Pokemon game is going to be enough. And I also don't expect me to do 24 hours straight. Like I'm going to get up and take a food break. I'm going to get up and stretch. I'm going to get up and maybe go for a short walk and put a BRB up there. I'm going to put I'm not going to just sit here for 24 straight hours. I might find a setup that allows me to convert this over to a standing desk. Like I can convert it to a standing desk, but the setup doesn't really support it. So I don't know, looking at a couple different options, a couple different ways to make some magic happen. 24 hours on 4 hours of sleep sounds like a lot. I've done that before. I did that when I went to Greece and I was okay. It was actually more awake on less hours of sleep. Yosef Abed, how you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, we're gonna figure it all out. We're gonna decorate it for Jesus. It'll be a good time. Wow, Al Gore's rhythm really just punching me right in the schnuts, huh? Just getting cajoned. Just getting cajoned by Al Gore's rhythm right now. What's up, Al Gore? Wouldn't mind watching you bowl during a 24-hour ZA live stream. Maybe I'll set up my Nintendo Wii and then we'll do it. Pre-record some 15-minute segments, maybe a Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I could do that this weekend. I just released well, I will be releasing a new feature on Friday for PokeRanker, and I'm pretty excited about it. I told Jess she should come down here and shiny hunt for like an hour while I take a nap. Like, it's still technically a live stream. And I could just show her how to do a reset. And then she could just sit here and reset, even if she's off camera. Like, she doesn't even have to be on camera. She can just read. But I don't know if she'll do that. It'll be the best like 15 minutes of my stream, or best hour of my live though. All right, here we go. 40 minutes or 40 checks done in about 14 minutes or so. And then 18 or how many checks are we at? 25 done. Darkrai's are pretty fast too. We can't deny that Darkrai's are moving. Like 25 checks is decent. We got 200 some. So realistically, it's better than Deoxys. Mr. Shiny stream debut. That's what I was saying. Like, maybe she could come in, pop in, do some things, do a couple, 2 or 3 things. But yeah, the 24-hour live stream prep is going to be tough. I don't like shiny Darkrai. Daddy, I don't like chicken. Well, you're eating chicken. That's like a deep cut reference. I don't expect anyone to understand that reference, but if you do, you one of the OGs. Good. I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm just excited to have a new Pokemon game to play. I like the commercial idea. So smart. You can do some really fun stuff with that. Yeah, it's just it's a great idea. It's just a matter of time to get it done. Like the PokeRanker one, I could easily do. But Darkrai's my favorite mythical. Man, you hate when that happens. I'll have to show you guys the new feature at the end of the day today. It's kind of cool. It's released in my staging environment, but it comes out in production hopefully on Friday if I can get all my testing done. But it's a pretty cool feature. I'm excited for it. Only had a smart piece of software to make video editing super quick and fun, right? It's just the time to record it. I shipped my PokeRanker. God, I love shipping my PokeRanker. Get to catch another stream. Always chill time before bed. What's up, Austin? How you doing? How you doing? Prioritizing LOUDRED when I really should be prioritizing the 8192er, but the LOUDREDs give me the best volume, ladies and gentlemen, and we're all about volume on this channel. Getting to 800 encounters by the end of today is pretty awesome, which means if I just do a couple cashies in my off time, that means that I'll have potentially the ability to double up. Get to 1365 tomorrow. No, I won't get to 1365 tomorrow, but it could be close. You are close. Mega Greninja and Mega Delphox look epic, but the last one, Mega Chestnut, looks trash. Yeah, maybe. Your one man's trash could be another man's treasure, though. So, you know, you just got to think about that. People apparently like the Loudred Pokemon, and I think it looks really dumb. Good shiny color, at least. It's got like that Heracross. It's very Heracross build. It's kind of nice. Void is 8 and has now begun his slumber. Nice, man. You love to see it. You let's see. You let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Hefty, what's my weakness? I don't even know if he's still here. Your eyebrows look like Heracross. Thanks. My honest opinion is that most of the new Megas are taking a completely different direction than the original Megas, and I'm not quite as fond. That's all right. You're allowed to be. That's the beauty of opinions. You're allowed to have them. I think the Megas are fine. I think that we just, you know, got to roll with the changes. I was wondering why you look so blue today. Am I blue? Am I lagging or is it stream? Stream looks all right. Stream looks all right. Stream's live. Stream has no network dropped frames. I got rendering frames from a while ago, but you should be good. I'd try a refresh. Maybe S'ing it up your B. couple options that you have. Usually a quick ass up your B is the way to go, though. I think Mega Greninja was a lazy Mega design, but I do love Mega Delphox design. Greninja's kind of cool. The lore behind it's actually kind of neat. Milotic and Flygon gets a Mega. I hope that the Mega Executor leaks are real, because if they're not real, then they missed the huge opportunity. How dare you say Mega Greninja looks lazy? That's what I'm saying. I mean, looks-wise, it kind of does, though. Milotic gets a Mega, that would be awesome sauce. Truly would be Orlando. But lazy was certainly not one. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. But I also don't think, like, it's not, like, the most hard-thought design. I'm not saying that's necessarily bad or lazy, but it's not... Let's put him upside down and put him on a ninja star. Oh yeah, that's cool. Like, that's not that. It's not like it took a lot of work. It's not like there was a lot of effort put into that thought. Men is your weakness. Men! No way they had Mega Flygon, but I want it, but Nintendo doesn't listen to their fan base. They do what they want. Yeah, because if they listened to their fan base, we would have some really dumb stuff too. I can always point to Mega Kangaskhan. It's true. I still like the idea of flipping Malamar back up for its Mega. I like the idea of variant shinies, but it's never going to happen. I think they only have one person come up with all the Mega designs, getting the day to do it, because that would track. I don't know. I've always wondered how they do like shiny color choices and stuff like that. If they listen to fans, you'd have the sound type by now. Yeah. Mega Delphox is coolest of the new one so far. It is cool. I like how, like, fans of Pokemon assume that Nintendo hasn't thought of these things already. Like, it's not like anyone that is a fan is any more creative than the people that literally created Pokemon. They've probably gone through that and said, yeah, sound type is really stupid. It doesn't match any of the other things that we have. Old shinies were just palette swaps. I watched that TV show on TLC, Palette Swap. Think we'll ever get a new type? Nah, probably not. They listen to fans who are basically COD releases of Pokemon in the series would tank. Yeah, who wants a COD-based Pokemon? Stellar doesn't count? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Never understood the sound type stuff. I don't think the people who say it understand it. They just want a new type, but it doesn't make sense. I need to create 3 new Pokemon and shinies. There's a team effort. It's got to be a team effort. Got to be a team effort. 100%. You got to have a group of people that are coming together to kind of figure out what does and does not exist. Come up with lore. Come up with ideas. Illustrate based on that. It got to be. They're fans, but they're still business. If they did everything the fans wanted, I agree. It wouldn't have been the same it is now. Yeah, I mean, a business should never listen to the people. The business was the one who created it and knew what they were doing, and the people are usually dumb. I mean, it's true. It is. The people usually are dumb. Their choices are really divided, and then you run into, well, how come they did that, but they didn't do what I said? And so it's better to just like take feedback, evaluate it, get an understanding, and build what makes sense. That's it. That's how every company works. Every company. I always said, oh, McDonald's should put their French fries on a cheeseburger. They did it for like 2 weeks and nobody bought it. So I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. Why am I stupid? Because Nintendo or because McDonald's is smarter, because they have executives that are smarter and they know their business better than I do. I don't know. I think sometimes it's best to just accept the fact that things are going to be what they're going to be and be grateful for the moment. And this song, because this song's making me feel away. You know? Just be grateful for the moment. Hear about the Splatoon fan who bought enough stock in Nintendo to go to a board meeting and started complaining about not enough mail customization? Nope. That sounds like someone who's a complete loser. I would describe that person as a huge loser. My eyebrows are McDonald's? Fries belong on burgers and I'm tired of acting like they don't. I'm with you, but people just don't think that they do. Nintendo shareholder meeting disrupted by a fan who purchased $3,570 in shares to rant at the company's president about Splatoon 3. So they did not buy enough shares to get into a board meeting. They were just a shareholder where you're able to go to public board meetings. Any shareholder can do that. And then they started to disrupt and they were promptly removed from the meeting. So not quite exactly the same thing, Rosemary. That was just someone who lightly invested in Nintendo and then got kicked out of a meeting for being a jackass. He had to get escorted out because he's being disruptive. Yeah, that's a totally different thing than what you're saying. You're saying two very different things. You could buy one share in Nintendo, and that's enough to go to a shareholders meeting. You made it sound like he bought like a high percentage to get into a board meeting. That would be like buying millions and millions and millions of dollars in shares. What's the difference between a board meeting and a shareholders meeting? Huge difference. Board meetings are made up of the board of directors who make executive and leadership-based decisions around a company, where shareholders meeting is where they invite anybody who has a share in the company to come in and just hear about how things are going. Usually it's a sham. College dropout. Hey, so was Kanye West, and look at him now. Bad example. So was Steve Jobs, and look at him. Damn. So was Bill Gates. There you go. That's a decent one. Now we got 5G towers all over our countries and our arms. It's either pretty smart or financially irresponsible, depending on shock stare prices and personal financial wealth. I mean, if your entire reason for buying stocks is to go yell at a company, it's completely financially irresponsible. Jokes for me, but not for thee. Thanks for the motivation. I'm there for it. I'm there for it. All right, what do we got? Met Chris Rock. Chris Rock, there you go. Just like that song by Kevin Little, Let It Rock. Remember that song? You need to check their entitlement. Remember, the Game Freak Nintendo can do and release whatever they want. It's our choice to buy the games. Exactly it. Oh, really? How's your brother doing? Crushing it, man. He's absolutely kicking the crap out of life. He's roundhouse kicking life. Like, there's a Reddit thread talking about the Miraidon and Koraidon, and someone bought code cards for 25 euros each, or 25 pounds each, and they said, I live in the UK, I had no choice. And I was like, no, you actually do always have a choice. Nobody forced you to buy these codes. You are choosing to spend money on something that you should not spend money on because you want some different colored pixels in your video game. Like, that's it. You have a choice. Everyone always has a choice. Just no one wants to make the choice that goes against what they want. And that's what's leading to scalpers taking over an entire fandom, which is such a bummer, you guys. It really is such a freaking bummer. The devastating time to be a Pokemon fan. I stay at college dropout so I can get an awesome sitcom about my childhood and how everyone hates Marion. I think you should. If you're spending time, money on something they give for free, it's on you. It is. It is. I don't know. It's crazy. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts, like the lack of morality that these scalpers have. Whatever. Got to get that bread. They're not breaking any laws. They'll blame Logan Paul for all of this. No, it goes beyond Logan Paul. Logan Paul is not very popular anymore, is he? Doesn't Pokemon GameStop sending out a finite amount so nobody can get them? Yeah, I mean, that's also true. Many factors. Little Rat and his stupid 2020 streams ruined the fandom. I mean, but the real boom in Pokemon didn't take over for... Like, I was able to go actively buy cards 2 years ago. No scalp without scalping the codes. They were not selling at all. There was just an initial wave of FOMO, but most people are just genning. Yeah, exactly. I think most people who went to sell those codes did not make any money. Brandon, thank you for the happy poop. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Hope you're living life the way that life should be lived. Oh my God, more poop. Thank you for the poop. Thanks for the poo, dude. Appreciate your poo. Oh my God, look at all the poo. The problem with the poo. 10 jewels, 10 jewels, 10 jewels. Look at all these jewels. Wow, Brandon on the go, you guys. Just Brandon on the go, just going in the chat. Just popping off with poop. Life is a highway and we should ride it all night long. It's true. It's true. Because that's what people do. People ride a highway. They don't ride on a highway. I've always not understood that line. Just so much poo. He must be sitting on the toilet. He's got to be sitting on the toilet. Just spamming the poo jewels. All right, 500 total encounters done for LOUDRED. There we go. So we are at, let's see, 513.20. Has to have been a year now since I started these jewel things. I haven't even got so much as an email about it. Yeah, all I know is that I got a notification that says you can buy memberships on mobile now. Thank you so much, Brandon, for all the poo. Thought it was a Taco Bell stream. Oh man, I could go for some tea smell right now. Could go for some tea smell. Are those like Twitch bits? Yeah, they are. Except for, I don't know if they're more or less irritating. Oh, thank you for the high five. Oh, we're back to poop. This is like when someone plays a bunch of What's New Pussycats at the Salt and Pepper Diner. And then they sneak in one, it's not unusual. That's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I'm getting Salt and Pepper Dinered right now. Wow, laughing disco. Look at the disco. Twitch bits don't fill a chat like this. There you go. Poop jewels. Poop jewels. Poo jewels. Poo jewels. Poohules. And the problem is they don't even show on like stream revenue. So you don't even know what you're actually getting. I don't know what the value is. Oh, wow. A Sunday and a thumbs up. Brandon's absolutely crushing it. Crushing it. GG's. GG's to you, Brandon. All right, what do we got? Nothing there, and we're on to the next one. On to the next one. Party hat. He's back on the toilet. He just keeps running in and out. He's got different movements. Every time Darkrai appears in the shade, I think it's shiny and get excited. No, I know. We gotta wait for the pink scarf. That's really when you know it. That's really when you know it. Hey, Marshmallow, hi. Wow, happy poop. You guys are so good at recognizing game music. The other day I was listening to a video and it was like a old Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Snap song. Doing Vanillux soft resets. Nice. Thanks, Brandon. All right, here we go. Reset that. Just love Three Houses so much. I've never actually played any Fire Emblem games. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure music has taken over my playlist. Nice. So many things that I just don't know. So many games that I've never played. Girlfriend always think it's cute and funny when I start singing Pokemon songs. Nice. There. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is good up until part 6. It tries to be good, and there are 2 elements that are good. It just shoots itself in the foot with the final development. Starting with 3 houses. What system is that for? What was the first Fire Emblem on? I don't actually even know. Got 5 shines from soft resets in the past few days. Awesome. Been holding it in for too long? Yeah, wow. That was an explosion. Absolute explosion. On Switch, and first was NES. Wow, I didn't realize it was that old. I didn't realize that I thought Fire Emblem was like a, I don't know, GameCube. But I guess that doesn't make sense now, does it? Love that. Huge fan. Huge fan. I used to play them a lot. I'm not hip to being on the NES. Yeah, I didn't know. But it wouldn't surprise me. There's lots of games that like Metroid started so early and I didn't realize that. I figured a lot of them would be handheld, but that's also not the case. You can get it localized until GameCube. Interesting. I don't know if I'd like that style of game. What's up, Dr. Fiend? How you doing? The world record for the longest fire was 59 seconds. No, it's cool. Where does your mom hang the plaque? Metal Gear was early too. That one I do know. Metal Gear wasn't originally on Nintendo though, right? Wasn't it a Sega, like a Dreamcast game? Or am I wrong about that? Here we go. I think the only main franchises that started on handheld were Pokemon and Kirby, but I may be wrong. Yeah, probably. It was an NES game? Oh, interesting. You guys know so much. Mom's not with me anymore? Oh, sorry to hear that. All right, Platinum. You know the world's best beard and eyebrows belong to Shinies? I've heard that. Ready for ZA? Dude, get in there. Get in there. I know Konami made Metal Gear Solid. She moved to Florida. That's good. Probably embarrassed from that giant fart she ripped. All right. MSX, the SSX Tricky. You guys remember that game? That was a great game. Love snowboarding. I had never snowboarded before, nor could I name a single snowboarder. But then as soon as we have an opportunity to play it, we go for it. The game was cool. I still love the Rocket Power Beach Bandits game. That was one of the best like skating, skateboarding, skate style games. Such a blast. My favorite game music of all time. This one right here. It was all 3 of them. I would play the first 2. They were pretty sick. I miss playing GoldenEye. Is GoldenEye getting a remaster? Or am I making that up? I feel like it's getting a remaster or a remake. Good game. And fun facts, you know Nintendo thought Mario Bros. 2 would be too hard for Americans, so they reskinned a game called Doki Doki Panic and called it Mario 2? I did know that. Didn't know that. That's why it's just like the weirdest new game ever. And the Rocket Power GameCube game, I still need to finish Rocket Power though. That was it. That was the game. I'm done with Hefty. I would be too. That's just rude. At a certain point, it just transcends allergy and it just becomes rudeness. First ever video game was Wii Sports Resort. Great game. That was your first ever game? Was Sports Resort? Wow. That was the first game that I ever pirated, if I'm being honest with you. Super Mario Bros. 2 is one of my favorites. Yeah, people really love that game. It's such a diversion. First game was Mario Galaxy. Wow. But I don't do that anymore. That's bad. First game was Banjo-Kazooie. Nice. Banjo-Kazooie is super fun. Gruntilda. Grunty was such a bee. Maybe Hefty only says hi to other lefties. Is Hefty a lefty? I actually didn't know that about him, if that's true. I don't actually know about Hefty's handedness. Gotta hand it to him. He's just like a blind street worker. Gotta hand it to him. See, they removed the Me save file icon in the Galaxy remakes? Nope. I've never played Galaxy, so I don't even know that there is a Me save file icon. I can't believe they have those remakes. Menial thing to get upset about, but it still hurts. That's a good setup into a joke. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Maybe. I'm not going to be here Thursday, but I'll be here most of the week. Haven't used torrents in 8 years. Legit path. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, but they're $40 each. The combo pack is so overpriced for what it is. But people will buy it. People don't speak with their wallets anymore. They speak with their annoying words online and then they still buy stuff. Any food, snack plans for the 24-hour stream? Definitely going to have some of my classic bananas and peanut butter on toast. I think I'm going to have lots of little small meals. It's kind of my thought. Because I think that if I eat like big meals, I'll get too hungry too fast. Whereas if I have smaller meals, I'll be able to like keep it going. I don't know. This is where we get the stress. That was the realest thing you've ever said? What was that? That people don't speak with their wallets anymore? They just complain about it online? Is Biscoff good? Yeah, Biscoff is great. You're gonna help... Are you gonna make us help you make a Sammy? No, you guys are terrible at making sandwiches. I looked up a video on how to make a peanut butter jelly. You guys weren't even close. Why is Squid Game Wi-Fi or lo-fi playing? Why is anything playing? Why are we alive? Why is this planet just here, right? What is happening? How are we just floating into this potentially endless void? And if the void doesn't end, what is the end? You know, like what happens? Where does it go? Where does it go? And like, you know, if the universe kind of is responsible for creating everything, what created the universe? And, you know, how are we able to design telescopes that can see light years and light years away, but we... Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Like, what's even happening? How do you mess up PB&J? Can you take the peanut butter and bread and slap them together? Yeah, but I forgot, and then nobody could instruct me properly on how to do it. Justin, you forgot the jelly. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is so funny. Shut up and shiny hunt. Shut up and shiny hunt. Sorry, guys. Just your daily existential crisis. I'm just trying to figure out what I did to upset YouTube over the last, like, 24-hour period. Jeez. Maybe my time has come, you guys. Maybe this is where it happens. Gotta try PB&J toasted. Oh, I've been toasted and had many a PB&J before. What you really got to do, though, is when you're making a PB&J, you got to spread the peanut butter with your middle and your index finger, and then you got to spread the jelly with your pinky finger. That's the best way to make a PB&J, so I've learned. 25-hour stream into retirement would be insane. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. Maybe the jelly jar was empty and the jar was in the trash just like hefty bags. Maybe. PB and fluff is the jam? Dude, I could always get down with the fluffernutter. Always get down with the fluffernutter. Yes, Brandon, precisely. It's time to play the game. Orlando, it is. The joke is Hefty's also trash bag brand, but we also got Hefty in chat. Oh, we got the joke, but it's better now that you've explained it. You guys, if you have not liked the stream yet, I would super appreciate it. Quick double tap anywhere on your screen. I miss when you weren't washed when we played the song. What? I had an idea the other day of playing Pokemon Snap on stream, but only taking like the most explicit pictures I can figure out. And that would be the entire game. It was like trying to beat the game taking explicit pictures only. I don't know. Kind of stupid. Noisy Nimbus. Loud. Nimbus. Like a Nimbus 2001? Loud Cloud? Loud Cloud. Loud Cloud, nice. I was thinking Nimbus 2001. I was not thinking, or like an airplane. I was not thinking of a cloud. That's really great. Hey, Tigro Ligre, what's up? Are these two Pokemon games, would you believe, is more worse? Original Pokemon Snack or Hey You Pikachu? Hey You Pikachu's worse. Boom Broom. Could be Boom Broom. Could be Boom Broom. Clump Dump. Pile. Somebody owned a Nimbus 2000, who would it be? Probably me. Like the new profile is my son? Nice. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Ba-ba-da-da. All right, here we go. 1354 is not shiny. 562. Is it shiny? It is not. We go back to it. All right, so let's see. How many total encounters have we seen? 563 of that. A little over 1900. Our blended odds are around 4,000, if I'm not mistaken. We got blended odds around 4,000 due to the check frequencies here. I do love a good blended odd, though. Everybody asks what's your favorite shiny, but who's your third least favorite shiny? You know what? There's a great way that you can figure that out. www.pokeranker.com, the greatest Pokemon ranking site this side of the web. Hands down, it's the way to go. Highly recommend PokeRanker. Okay, all right. Shameless plug. You gotta love a plug, especially one that comes accompanied with no shame. I don't know why, but I can't find PokeRanker when I look it up on Google. Probably because I haven't done anything for SEO. And probably because it's closer to poker, so it probably brings up a bunch of poker sites. It's powerfully on, thank you. When I get to 600 checks on the LOUDRED, I will show you guys the new feature in PokeRanker. A couple of new things that are coming out hopefully in Friday's release. But we'll see. You know, it's all a matter of time. Any idea? You start your 24-hour stream by yawning every 5 minutes. I'm going to be yawning like a fiend, baby. I had to Google it to find it. You can just literally type in the URL. You don't even have to Google it. You can literally just type in pokeranker.com with no E in ranker. R-A-N-K-R. You type that in, you'll be taken right to it. These kids in there, Google. Hefty, the show that I was going to recommend to you is English Teacher. If you're not watching English Teacher, you should. It's absolutely hilarious. One of the funniest sitcoms I've ever watched. I actually laughed so hard last night that I cried. And that never happens to me in a sitcom. But I was crying, man. It was so funny. I had to pause eating my Ninja Creamy. And I never have to pause my Ninja Creamy. I both cried and Ninja Creamy paused. It was a big day. It was a big, scary day. Feel like the English Patient? Yeah, it's exactly like it. All right, here we go. 573 coming up. What's up, Dylan? Was watching last night and lost a Dex-Nav chain of 120. They won a chain fish and got shiny Wilmer and shiny Carvana. Nice. Yeah, the Dex-Nav chain sucks, but I'm glad that you were able to do some chain fishing. Get that done. Chain fishing odds are so good. Poor Creamy. Oh, don't worry. I still finished it. It was delicious. What's up, Hassan? Watched a horror movie last night that was like an old talk show. It was weird. Oh, I don't like that. I always get wigged out when I'm listening or when I'm watching any sort of movie and then they have like music that's playing in like that super hi-fi on like an old record. Like I think it was The Strangers where the song Mama Tried by Merle Haggard was playing on a record. It's terrible. Late Night with the Devil. There we go. Let's see. House? Love House. Yesterday I had midterms. How'd it go? How are your midterms? Hey, take care, Brandon. Thank you so much for crapping all over my stream. Got his name, but Polka Dot Man from the Suicide Squad was amazing in that. I love how that message doesn't get held back, but you asked something that has the word bits and that gets held back, but as soon as it has suicide in it, you're good to go. What's up, Cheese? Thanks for the 10 jewels. Appreciate it, bro. Got Wilmer pretty early, but Carvana made me work for it. Hey, listen. It's the duality of life, baby. You're sitting on duality. Pretty if that would get held or not. I mean, YouTube, I guess, just decides what it wants to decide. Maybe it reads context around. I don't know. No, maybe it saw the word squad. I'm going to blank squad. Come on. YouTube is insane. Hey, what's up, Amba? How you doing? It is the name of the movie. Yeah, I mean, that could be part of it. 1366. You guys, we've hit shiny charm odds on Darkrai. Too bad there's no shiny charm, huh? This is a bop. This is a bop, though. Wild thing the filter catches, it is. What shiny should I go for next in ORAS and what method? Dude, I will be honest with you. That's my least favorite question that I get asked. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't know what shinies you've already caught. I don't really know what shinies are available. I want you to give me an option. Give me, say, hey, here are 3 shinies I'm thinking about hunting and here are the methods. Which one should I go for? That's so much better. Think about like people coming in and say, what should I hunt next in Scarlet and Violet? Brother, I don't know. There's 700 Pokemon in that and I don't know how many of them you have. I'm just giving you a little bit of my insight into my life. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of telling you, go shiny hunt this, but I can't come up with it. I want to tell you to incorporate something like that into PokeRanker. What's that? Like, what should I shiny hunt next? What should I hunt? That felt like a unique thing in Carly's stream. Should I hunt Zubat and Emerald, or possibly another Zubat and Emerald? Just press a button and randomly generate a Pokemon. Did I send you guys? I sent it to Carly. I don't know if I sent it anywhere else, but I'll show you guys 2 things when we hit 600. There's 2 cool things that I found. I can literally build that today. I can literally have that built by... I could build that before the end of stream. British woman, what do I do? Yeah, exactly. It's a good point to understand. So Tailo, Eevee, or Swablu? Go for Tailo. Tailo is a shiny that I don't have. It's one that I have never hunted, and I think it's a good one. I do. I actually think that the green is nice. I have beef with shiny Zubat in Gen 3. A lot of people seem to have Gen 3's Zubat beef. Like, upload your shiny decks to help filter. I'd have to have a checklist that is acceptable, but it's doable. I used to entertain it when you name 10 different Pokemon. They're like, I already have that one. I already have that one. Yeah, exactly. Just then, sorry. Like, I will name one, and if you already have it, you're on your own. I don't mind answering what's your favorite Pokemon. Like, that's fine. If people want to come in and ask that question, but like, what should I do? I don't know, man. There's so many variables. What game do you have? What's your patience level? There's just so many things that factor into it. Now, if he's playing ORAS, that means that he's got enough patience but not enough patience. But enough patience. You know what I mean? Recommendation for shiny hunts is Victini. You doubled down. And I got to give it to you for the double down. KFC's got to double down. Where's Jess? I miss when Jess isn't here. I miss when Jess is here. I miss when Jess is here. All right, here we go. That one's not anything. We'll do this one, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple things, two, three things on the old Poke Ranker. Hate that the double down is amazing. You know what? The double down's actually not as bad for you as people make it out to be. It's just because it's fried that people immediately jump to this is bad, and that's accurate, but you know. All right, so these are a couple things I wanted to show you guys. Let me get into staging. Okay, so let's see. Share screen capture. Display capture. That's what I want. Blah, blah, blah. Coming out your mouth with your blah, blah, blah. Zip your lip like a padlock. All right, so I went the path of pay to win because that's how life is now. I'm just kidding. It's actually like win to pay. So let me just zoom in here a little bit. All right, let's talk Poke Ranker. Let's talk Poke Ranker. Here, we'll put it right there. So now Poke Ranker has the Ranker Mart. And so the Ranker Mart allows you to purchase little power-ups that you can use throughout the game. So loaded dice allows the game to pick for you. The wide lens allows you to see what Pokemon's coming up next before you make your choice. And then the amulet coin gives you double Ranker coin every time you finish a thing. So if I just go ahead real here, I'm going to just hide this real quick so I can log in. Okay, there we go. So now we're back in, and you'll see that I go to my Ranker Mart, and I currently own 3 loaded dice. I own 4 wide lens, and I already own the amulet coin. So now what I can do is I can go to a ranking. Let's just say, let's do gimmicks, and we'll do shiny only, and we'll call it by the worst, or by the color. So now I have my ranking loading up, like you see here. And now I can start to choose, but I have my items. So I can use my wide lens to see what Pokemon's coming up next. So now I know, all right, I got Eternatus, Eternamax, and I got Gengar. And then the next one up is going to be an Aggron. If you're ever in a tough decision and you want to understand who's coming next so you can help decide what your choice here is going to be, that's what you would do. Like, what can beat Aggron? And then here, if you're undecided, you can use one of your loaded dice. But you'll notice that as you use them, that number goes down. So these actually do have a cost now to them. And the wide lens works just like that. So you can go through and you can do this whole matchup, which is what I'm going to do. And you'll see that I earn 2 Ranker coin. I go back to my menu, and now I have Ranker coin that I can spend within the game of Poke Ranker. So there will be more and more items that come out that help make your ranking experience a little bit more fun. So that's one of the new things. The trainer card is new. So I updated the trainer card, which is kind of fun. So the trainer card now looks a little bit different. It's a little bit different style. And then there's also a couple things if you go into your settings and the release notes are a little bit different now as well, that give a good update to some of the things that we've done, some of the updates, some of the changes, some of the bug fixes. So there's lots of little quality of life enhancements for this release of Poke Ranker. So it's kind of neat. Hi, Jess. So yeah, Meowth is your favorite shiny gimmick? Yeah, exactly, dude. And then I found this the other day, and I'm going to share this with you guys as well, because it's kind of cool for people that shiny hunt. I don't know everything about it, because I haven't messed with it too much yet, but it does seem to be pretty neat. Let me go find my DM to Carly. Right here, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it looks like this. Something I found on Reddit, and it's a comprehensive shiny hunting guide. So I'll kind of zoom in and move it around, but basically you say what games you have. So if I say, listen, I have Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I don't actually, I do have, no, I don't have Shining Pearl. Legends Arceus, Scarlet, and Violet. And then I can say what charms I have. So I have the Shiny Charm in all of them, as well as the Oval Charm. And then I go in and I say, okay, my target is in this game is going to be LOUDRED. So I can go and find, there's just a few things about it that aren't very good. So there's LOUDRED, and then I can calculate the selected species, and it'll say the best method is Pokeradar, Brilliant Diamond here. And then if I were to take off that I don't have Brilliant Diamond, and then I were to, you know, uncheck that box, and I were to, again, calculate it one more time, you'll see it says best hunt method is Masuda. And so you can kind of go through and see. What I wish is that I wish it had more options. Like, okay, you can hunt it this way or you can hunt it this way. Like, but it doesn't really give you that. So it's kind of a bummer. That's the only thing about it that I don't like, but it is kind of neat. And then you can actually calculate the full Pokedex where it'll tell you all the games and what the most optimal way to hunt is. So it's kind of neat. But yeah, I don't know. It's just called skywardtardis.github.io/Pokemon Shiny Hunt or Pokemon Shiny Guide. So it's just someone who made a GitHub page. But I mean, it's decent. It just needs a little bit more oomph to it, but it's not a bad site at all. It's kind of neat. So yeah. Got to check this out. I'm the worst. Oh, interesting. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of different. It's kind of a cool way to get set up for particular hunts that you might not know where the best place or the optimal way to hunt is, but yeah, super odd. Super odd that they built it the way that they did. I would have done it a little bit differently, but yeah. Boo. Boo. Boo no shiny. Boo no shiny. Boo no shiny. Boo no shiny. I love for it to show me all the shiny hunting options for me to choose from. That's what I'm saying. It's cool that it tells you the optimal, but I would like to see like, okay, you don't feel like doing Masuda for the 1000th time. Okay, here's another option. You can do static spawn resets. You can do wild encounters. But at a certain point in time, you can just figure that out. Jess, I'm good. I'm glad you're here. At a certain point, you just have to like do that on your own. So maybe we don't need an app for everything, but it would just be nice to see like, hey, here are the odds if you do it this way. Here are the odds if you do it this way. But then there's just so many other factors that play into it, right? Like time to encounter versus time to reset versus time to hatch eggs. So like the most efficient method by odds isn't really the most efficient method, right? Because like this is 1365 right now, but this is way faster than eggs, right? By the time you see 512 Whismer eggs, you've seen, geez. Well, I don't know. I don't know how many 512 will take, but you've seen more. End of shiny end method I want to do first, then I pick a target. Yeah, I usually go for the path of least resistance. You should go path of least resistance. But then there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, the difference in odds here is like so minuscule. I might as well just do whatever I feel like doing, and then I just do that. So it plays. It plays both ways. Just really depends on what I'm in the mood for. But yeah. I don't know. We never know. We just press on. I always feel bad for something I can get in DAs, but then I never do DAs. I would never like... The only thing that's going to suck, like if I were you, I genuinely would try and get something better for legendaries. Because DAs are just brutal.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. All right. All right. Yes, thank you for the $5. Let's get you something special here. Let's see. I enjoy DAs, but if I could soft reset them all, that'd be great. I want to soft reset Lugia and Brilliant Diamond. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how anyone could genuinely enjoy DAs. I think that they are genuinely horrible. I'm sure it's like not a completely unpopular opinion, but the lack of control over the AI, the lack of control over the path, the fact that it's behind like an item that you have to spend if you do want to control the path, the fact that, you know, I don't know, just DAs to me are just the absolute worst. The only time that a DA is nice is when you have 4 checks, but then when you have a 4-check thing that you like all 4 Pokemon and you get one that isn't the legendary, then you've now wasted your path if you want to choose to keep it. So I don't know. I'm just happy that I only have like 2 left to go because DAs are just not my vibe. They were super cool when they first came out, but I don't vibe with them. What's up, Crystal? How's it going? Dynamax Adventure, Rosemary. A Dynamax Adventure. I like them, but yeah, the more control you have over them, the better. Yeah. Completely dismissed DAs at launch. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the opposite. If I never have to do a Dynamax Adventure again, I'd be okay with it. The only time I would do one is to help out someone that needs one done. That's it. The song is super sweet. Which one is this? This is... Wow, this is the assassination of 7 ponies. Wow, that is dark. What did those ponies do? What the heck did those ponies do? What did they even... Why? What? Wow. This is a song from Minecraft. This is Other Side from Minecraft. So happy I asked, right? Oh man, those poor ponies though. Got Zygarde and Latios back to back. That's awesome. I could see you Shine's rap like Chris Webby. Don't ask me why, but I think you got talent. I don't know who Chris Webby is. They kicked Justin Russo out of WizTech. That's what happened. I don't know what a WizTech is. I don't know who Justin Russo is. All right, here we go. This is your fake mon, Jess, and I think it's a pretty good one. I'm happy with this one. Prompt that I gave it was, show me a fake mon that's inspired by a moon oracle, because you didn't believe me when I told you I was the moon oracle, but I am. And I think it's a cutie. It's a little cutie. Oh my God. By God in heaven. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. A little moon oracle. Cutie, little cutie patootie. That's a good one. That's a good one. Good one. It's a good fake mon. That's me if I was a moon oracle. I am the moon oracle. My college roommate didn't believe me either. I just wish more people would believe me when I tell them that I'm the oracle. Not like Freaky Friedman. You also sent it to me? Yeah. Jump to present. You suck. Sucky suck suck pants. Stinky pinky, you suck. Interesting. That seems like it came out of nowhere. Upload file. What am I doing? For Jess. There's Jess. Moon Oracle. The Oracle is sent. Interesting. If we ever got an actual Pokemon like that, it would have top 3 potential. Thanks for believing me, Mewtwo. Putting overloaded. Suck a fart. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Hate this app. I don't know. Carly sent me a bunch of messages this morning before I started streaming that. Or no, this was like 10 minutes ago. Never mind. I just have my timing wrong. This was not very long ago. This was like, I can't believe I used to start at 8. I used to start at 8? No, I used to start at 7, right? When did I used to start streaming? 7. And then I would stream for like, an hour. That's terrible. That's terrible. How's Taco Bell going to make any money off that? That's just awful. While you're checking our DMs, I was hoping for a live reaction. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just too nervous that you're gonna get this before me. Actually, I'm confident you're gonna get this before me. I have terrible luck when it comes to static spawns. The worst luck, actually. What's your guys' favorite pasta shape? Like, if you only had to eat one type of pasta noodle for the rest of your life and you can never switch it up, which pasta shape are you choosing? Also, Carly, I meant to tell you this. A couple days ago, Jess and I made a cauliflower soup that we got a little creative with and tossed some leeks and some potatoes into. And somehow, this combination of ingredients that we threw in made like a loaded baked potato soup that is completely vegan and like dairy free, unless you add cheese to it, which we did. But there's like no cream in it, and it's like the best, and it tastes just like a loaded baked potato soup. And if you add bacon, I'm just telling you, it's impressive. I don't know how we did it, but yeah, anybody out there who wants some cauliflower-based loaded baked potato soup, it was quite good. Soffer said Clang next and try and beat me. Clang is literally, that line is so ass, I don't even want to touch it. Peggy from King of the Hill says vegan weird. That's true. I'd choose a pasta shape or I'd be an impasta. I like Oraquette or Mostaccioli. Peppa Pig shape, smart. Smart. Imagine only eating Peppa Pig pasta. Got Clang at 11 resets. Crazy. Clang sucks. Cling, clang, cling, clang, clang. So bad. Worst just design. The shiny's okay. The design is just butt cheeks. Just 2 butt cheeks smeared with hot fudge. Copia is going to be awesome. I hope it is. I hope they do a good job. Pasta shape my mom makes because it's made with love? No, that's not a shape. It's just a statement. Pasta shape is like spaghetti. What did Clang do? Exist, dude. So bad. So bad. Carly, you are hunting Clang and Vanillux, 2 of my least favorite Pokemon. There's no way I'm going to go head-to-head with you. We got to find one we both like and be like, all right, this is our head-to-head right here. This is the one. Clang's actually climbing the ranks in Cerebi for least searched Pokemon. It went from least to 5th least. Oh, wow. Look at that. Love is a shape? No. Can't deny that the statement is true, though. It's true. And the shape is butts. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, shove it up. Ready to see what they do with a Gen 10 Pokemon? I honestly want there to be a Gen 10 Ben 10 crossover. And it's just called Gen 10 Ben 10. And all the Pokemon can transform into different Ben 10 shapes in Gen 10. Gen 10 shape Ben 10 Pokemon. It's the Ben 10 Gen 10 crossover event of the century. Go Breloom. All right, here we go. Number 1400 coming up. 1400. I just want Ben 10 in Fortnite. I just want Ben 10 Fred Head Sled Dead. I just want Ben 10 to go to bed with Deb. I want Deb bed. I want Deb bed Ben 10 Gen 10 bed Deb bed Deb Ben 10 Gen 10 Ben 10. It's really what I want. If you guys want my honesty, those are the things that I want in this life. I really hope that Darkrai can be shiny. Ben Gen is already thinking it's a crossover between Ben 10 and Generator Rex. No, it's not what I want, though. I want Ben 10 Gen 10. Heart is based on the shape of a butt. I was there when it was written. There you go. Ooh, this one's a vibe. This one's a bop. This one's straight bop. I just want Bluey in Fortnite. It'd be so fun to just watch Bluey go "Bah!" as it gets just mowed down. "Bah!" That's the noise that Bluey would make as it gets mowed down by Fat Peter Griffin. My God. Superior Generator, Rex, and Ben 10 crossover as Heroes Unlimited. Interesting. Stinkfly was my nickname in high school. Nice. Mine was usually Loser or Creep. What's up, Natasha? How we doing? Speaking of creeps. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I got you so good. That jacket is a nice jacket. Last, please. You've activated my competitiveness. Name a Pokemon. I'll soft reset it next. Yeah, great. Okay. Victini. Cranky Nice kids on the buff, while Buff Peter and Fry from Futurama do the gritty. That's what I'm saying. Natasha, come back in. Natasha, don't leave. Natasha, don't go. Natasha, shove it up your butt. Natasha, don't go. Somebody edit that clip of Vendor. It's time for you to shut up, but put in a random Bluey episode. I don't care which one. Yes, I'll get right on it. One of these days we're going to get our target and it's going to be a good feeling. Unless the Target closes down and they put up a Walmart instead. Don't blame me, but stay for me. Won't you stay with me? Because I am Sam Smith. You guys seriously need to watch The English Teacher. It's the funniest show I've seen in a long time. Just giving you my seal of approval here. Did I double up on checks? I don't know if I did or not, but it feels like I did. 1404. No, I didn't. I didn't double up. That's nice. Generally wanted to pick a target we soft reset. Okay. Let's see. What's something that you can soft reset for that both of us would enjoy? What about a pincer? Do you have a pincer? You have shiny pincer? Pincer's a strong spawn, I think. And I actually don't have a pincer. And that's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's a pretty cool Gen 1er. You might have one already, though. I don't know. I don't know about your pincer status, but my pincer status is uncaught. Always upset when I go to Walmart because they don't sell walls, and they should. It's a Walmart. It's true. It's crazy. I'm sure they sell drywall, right? Walmart probably sells drywall. Pincer's a version exclusive, by the way. Hefty, you're a version exclusive. Stop pooping in my cornflakes. Harley has both games. I have one game. In this game. I think. Trump Donkey. Goat? Is it ass? You don't have Pincer. Pincer's Gen 1, Heracross is Gen 2. Hefty is the version exclusive to my trash can. Justin, you're really on about Hefty being trash today. No, it was too quick. I'm so sorry. All these songs are magical. Listen, they're just kind of like ducks. They're like ducks in that way. Hefty's sitting here just catching absolute strays today. It wasn't ass. Dang, I was about to play a song. Let's see, what, okay, donkey. Donkey could be mule. Donkey could be burro. Donkey could be... Rule a mule. But Trump is likely not referring to the name. Not likely referring to the, like to to like overrule. Is it overrule mule? Is it overrule mule? Donkey can be the J word that ends with S. Jess? Don't call Jess a donkey. She's just here being nice. I feel like overrule mule might be it. I somehow lost my entire chat window for a bit. Okay, that's not it. Trump would be like... Trump would be like... I can't tell if you're referring to El Presidente or if you're referring to like a Trump card. Stranger Things 5 is only like, what, a month and a half away? Much like in college, you were closer with that. Okay, okay, good. Cracked a lot of it. All right, here we go. What would that be? Trump is a verb. Okay. Okay. So Trump is to like overtake or win or best. My least favorite Pokemon was also my least favorite president. Well, there you go. That's the swear word referring to donkey. Thank you. I think there's certain words that we should just eliminate from being considered swear words. That's one of them. Trump. Best and surpass jackass. It's got to be it, right? It has to be it. It has to be it. That's good. That's good. I think Jess won the Stinky Pinky. That's got to be it, right? That has to be it. There's no way it's anything else. That's impressive. That's an impressive SP. That's an impressive SP. I think that she needs a song. I think she needs a song for that one. Do we get the celebration song? I think we do. Jess, well done.
It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky. It's a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody in the world, they love Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky. It's a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody in the world, they love Stinky Pinky.
Great job. Seriously. Seriously impressive. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. My chat freeze. Chat. Chat, are you there? Me God. Oh, yeah, my chat froze. Was it shiny? No. There we go. Cutlery, why are you scared? Welcome in. What's up, Emil? How you doing? This just proves this important information. What's the important information? That you're crushing it at SP? That if you were a Game Boy Advance, you'd be a Game Boy Advance SP? Chat froze. Chat froze hard. Chat froze hard. We're back, though. We're so back. Oh, baby. We're so back. All right, here we go. Give me what I need. I got jump scared with that song. Oh, but it's time to play Stinky Pinky. This is so good. This is so many encounters. It's so many encounters. 4 days to hit odds on a 1365 is just like the new age. This is the new era. The dawn of a new era. Why are you hard resetting? To try and find a shiny, Tyler. Officially over half odds now. For the blended odds, yeah, that's true. I like that. I like our blend. We approach the blend pretty fast. 800 a day. Pretty good. 5 days. 5 days for the blend is pretty odd. Or no, 600. So not that many, I guess. Taking a medicine called guanfacine to help my ADHD medicine work longer. I'd say for maybe a year, but higher doses. I tapered and stopped 2 days ago. Nice. Meant for the LOUDRED? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sure to ask, what's a blended odd? Well, basically, the odds of finding LOUDRED are 1 in 1365, and the odds of finding Darkrai are 1 in 8,192. So because of this, your actual blended odds, the odds of finding any of these two shinies is going to be better. It's going to be a better odd than the worst one. So depending on the frequency of spawns that you get for each, that adjusts what your blended odds would be. But basically, with the frequency of which we get LOUDREDs versus the frequency at which we get Darkrai's. Blended odds are around 4,400, 1 in 4,400. Whereas if your odds were, or if your encounters were exactly the same, so we have exactly 1 encounter of LOUDRED and exactly 1 encounter of Darkrai, your odds are actually going to be less than 1365. It's kind of impressive, actually, how it all works. But it proves it was causing neurological issues like word finding. Oh, interesting. More importantly, I haven't had a migraine since yesterday morning in the face pain. It lingers, but not as bad. Well, that's awesome. Emil, I don't know if I said hi to you. I think I did, but hello. Thanks for listening. Listen, I got ears to listen and eyes to see. Tired of being called Bushy Brow Sensei. Tired of being called Bushy Brow Sensei. I'm tired of you being here. I'm kicking you out. Goodbye. I only have the urge to play Suika. I bought an RC Porsche 311 GT-RS, and yes, it can drive. Well, look at that. That was amazing. Tyler, this is what we're here for, baby. This is the life. This is the life we live. You only get once. You might as well live it fun. Beacon Nick. The old beacon of. The old beer can of Nick. You look like an anime character with those eyebrows. MC Naji Freshio, get out of here.
Get him out of here. Get out.
Shiny Vanillux. Oh my god, the girl's cracked. She's cheating. How many encounters? That's awesome. 328? That's sick. We considered possibly just finding the shiny this reset. I'm trying. Let's see what happens if you have a faster encounter on the LOUDRED. Wouldn't the blender rate be less than 1365? I don't think so. I don't think so. But Hefty, I'm not entirely sure. Do you pronounce Porsche as Porsche? Pronounce it with an E? No. Last time I had a shiny at the Slitherwing, my last Urban Mystic sandwich, I got Metatitan Pommo shinies instead. Oh, that's a bummer. Obviously, I'm not trying. I'm no Carly May. 328's wild. What's up, Lucas? How you doing? Yeah, 328 is wild. I mean, you haven't had 1 over odds, right? Dash, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. You haven't had 1 over odds. That's awesome. It's a good feeling. Statistically, 2 out of every 3 should go under odds, but for what, 5 to go under is pretty crazy. That's a good feel. That's a good feel. It's probably due to that Muna hunt that you had. That probably is what knocked you back. So that makes sense. The LOUDRED loans 365. Any additional checks you do on the Darkrai on the way should decrease the odds. I don't know. I chat GPT'd it, Hefty. So I could be completely wrong. Let me see what it says. Hang on. Let's go dive into what Chatrick is telling me. Oh, I had it. Blended shiny odds. Okay, here's what I got. You ready? Pronounce BMW as BM. No, German Aviator. I'm not going to do that. We live in America. We live in North America. We pronounce it the way that we pronounce it. Okay? You hear me? You hear me? You going to hear this? You going to hear this? You going to hear it? And you're going to listen. When you hear, you speak American. All right, let's see. 1 in 1,800 per check overall. Never mind. I was wrong. 1 in 1,800. I was wrong. I lied. I lied to you. I lied to you, Hefty. I lied to you right here in the Best Buy. I lied to you right here in the Best Buy. 1 in 1,800. It's not better than 1 in 1365, though. Fujiya, you're kicked out of here. My God. This says 21.1% chance per hour corresponds to average odds of 1 in 1,800. That's what this says. I don't know. Darkrai, 2.05 checks per minute. LOUDRED, 4 checks a minute. 123 checks per hour. Let's see. I don't know, man. This is the stuff I don't understand. I just have ChatGPT do it. Because I don't get it. Is the math mathing? The math is just simply not mathing, Emil. Thank you so much for the €2. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go to Europe. Let's go on a trip. My best friend is in Iceland right now. Nice. I don't think ChatGPT gets it either. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Can you do your chain hang low? Ain't that your chain? About 24 inches is how low I let it hang. What a song. What a song. What a song. Cutlery, what up? Do your chain hang low? Guess what I can do better? Cooking or baking? Cooking. Thank you for all the people that subscribed today. If you're new here, welcome in. At a 50-50, it is baking. The present version of the song is defiled my childhood favorite. I don't know. Chain hang low is pretty good. Gibbs. Little Gibbs coming in. Do your chain hang low? Do it wobble to the flow? Morning, OND. How you doing? Rare music? Maybe. Possibly. I'm in the nether? Nice. I call the nether the scary. I had the dino song stuck in my head. The best song ever. You should listen to it. You should listen to it. Do they have it? Do they have it here? Jurassic? Yeah. Oh, we're going to listen to it again. I like the streams where the streamer interacts with chat because I feel like I'm socializing. That's what we want, baby. That's what we want right there. On Aston Martin DB11 on October 3rd. That's sweet. You send me this cover real quick. Just go listen. Just go search up Slow-Fi. S-L-O-F-I on Spotify. This is the playlist that I'm using. Do 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 do. La da da ba dum ba bum. Holy. It's so good. It's so good. My God. Remember yesterday with green with the spoiler. Nice. Did it have a spoiler tag on it? Or did it reveal things that you didn't know about yourself? Slow, dude, come on. Do you have Spotify? S-L-O-F-I. Come on. Come on. I can't hold everybody's hand through everything. Let's go. S-L-O-F-I. Jesus Christ, what the... Oh my God, honey dinosaurs. Couldn't find that song though. There's a specific playlist called Terraria Lo-Fi though. Playing this if I ever come across some random dino. Mewtwo, listen, great shout there. If you ever stumble upon a random dinosaur, it's very important to play this song for them. Do move in. A wing on the back of the car which pushes the car down so it has better acceleration. I don't know. I think that the wing on a car is probably to help it fly. No, I don't want to listen to this. My guess is that it has to do with flight, not acceleration. Why else would you put a wing on something, you know? That doesn't make any sense. I don't want this one. Yeah, probably. I would say German Aviator, you're probably wrong. My guess is that it has to do with that car actually taking flight into the sky. There's the first season of Wednesday finally last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Wednesday was good. Season 2 is pretty good too. Not as good though. That to do with thermal dynamics? No, thermal dynamics are actually against the Catholicism Faith, so you can't have anything thermal with it. I don't want to down force. I don't want to explain physics now. No, I think it would be up force. It's uplift. You're trying to get that that car to take off, you know? Natasha, you should watch the show English Teacher. It's the funniest show that I've seen in a long time. Pincers all set up. My goodness. I have a cat named Evie because she looks like Shiny Evie. Peak name. Nice. You know what's amazing? Everyone should watch it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Little FAB. I had to torture myself and listen to that awful new album by Taylor Swift. Yeah, I've heard that it is garbage. I've heard that if you're not a Swiftie and you just have like a brain, it is awful music. I don't know for sure though. I haven't listened to it. Teacher reminds me of Substitute Teacher by Keegan-Michael Key. Great. It's Buns. I've heard that it is just bad. English Teacher, I hardly know her. I heard worse and was going to ask. Yeah, like I've heard it is just a terrible album. But I haven't listened to it, so I can't pass any judgment yet. I think that it's really important to remember that she's 36. Like I've read some of the lyrics and it's like, brother, come on. You're a full-grown woman. Thinking about ween. Just come on. Grow up. Grow up, you child. Why does an album need 25 versions? Because it's 25 different ways for her to make money. Taylor Swift is 100% a business person. She's a billionaire that complains about billionaires. Snake eating her own tail. Playing Minecraft, I'm in the Nether. Dash, I know, you told me 3 times now. How's the Nether? Barely played Pokemon Scarlet for like 2 years now. I'm trying to shiny hunt 24/7 because of shiny hunting channels. There you go. That's what's up. Welcome to the addiction. The month of it is October that month. I wasn't sure. Someone tweeted years ago making fun of her lyrics that she took, and it's like she took her words and used them. What do you mean? It is in fact Ween month. Maybe that's what this all is. I don't know. There was like a 3-album stretch where Taylor Swift really killed it. And then I just feel like there has not been anything of note other than for some reason, a bunch of money. It's the greatest PR team imaginable because if you look at the age gaps in past relationships, it's wild how she got away with that. I'm not a celebrity relationship person or a celebrity life person. I don't care about them. They're different people. Like when people are like, oh, you're a celebrity, you don't get to have an opinion. I'm like, no, they do. I just am not going to listen to it the same way I wouldn't listen to your opinion. I care about their opinion as much as I care about yours. I've developed a weird addiction with Larvesta, Volcarona, and Slitherwing. Nice. I don't think Taylor Swift has dated any underage people. It's not fun like it was in the early 2000s. No, exactly. Someone in the chat told me yesterday you don't like spooky season. I feel like I remember that and known that and used... Oh, I just think that the term spooky season is dumb. I think that it's dumb. I think that people who celebrate things being spooky before October or before fall even starts is just like an insane thing with a bunch of nonsense. But like Halloween's fun. Halloween's fun. It just doesn't need all the lead up. It's just not Christmas, you know? It's just a handful of songs I like, but music just not that good. I agree. Didn't she though? I don't know. I just would highly doubt Taylor Swift's out here cradle robbing. What's up, Anne Marie? How you doing? And like, if she was 18 dating like a 17-year-old, then I don't care. Who cares? Ready for turkey season? That's what I'm saying. That's the only season I care about. Some food. Hey, take care, Dash. And Maria, I'm still not used to the profile picture, but how you doing? He's downplaying how much he hates when the adults use the term spooky season. I really like it. Again, it doesn't harm me. It doesn't harm anybody. You can live your best life, but like, I think it's kind of insane that like, oh my God, it's October 1st. I think I hate spoopy season. That was a thing for a while. That's pretty dumb. Yeah, Mewtwo, that's what I hate. I think that's just insanely stupid. Started a YouTube channel yesterday and I got 0 views. Yeah, it sounds about right. It's going to take you a long time to get views. Views don't just happen overnight, unfortunately. Shiny Hunter Alex, what's going on? Oh my god. But yeah, that's pretty typical. Don't quit though. Don't quit. Keep making content. I would change your username. Your username is just a absolute nightmare. I would change it to something that people can search as someone who has a nightmare username. Definitely change that up because it's cheeks. I hate the lead up to Christmas. It's annoying. Like, wait for November. Yeah. Got 100 views on a school project I actually didn't set to private. Well, there you go. Spoopy to trick Carly, but I kept it because spooky and silly together. Seriously, spoopy because you hate it. That's okay. Listen, people can do things that I hate. It actually happens daily. Like every single day. I'm driving down the road and somebody does something that I hate. Shouldn't be seeing Christmas stuff in the store when Halloween is not even here yet. Yeah. So I don't know how you all try and trick me into paying Razzie. I didn't even... Listen, Carly, this wasn't even about that. I didn't even know that there was money on the line. I just really liked the thought of there being a challenge to get you to say a word that you don't want to say. It just hates. Yeah, that's just it. I'm just constantly filled with just unbridled and untethered rage. But see, this is the only thing that I ask. If you do something that I think is stupid, I will tell you how much I hate it. But you're entitled to do that thing, and I'll support your decision despite me hating it. But you have to support my decision to also hate it. The issue is that I want to say it. Oh, this is crazy. I didn't know this. Now I don't know whose side to take. I thought it was like how some people don't say the word moist. You know how some people are very anti-moist. They don't like that word. I thought that was kind of like a similar thing. I thought that poop was your moist. I thought that you were a moist pooper. But I guess that's not it. Dookie's pretty fun. Dookie's a pretty fun one. I think Carly deserves a poop break this month. She can say poop as much as she wants this month. That will be her spoopy month. I'm with you. I'm team spoopy. Team spoop. You feel getting close to the mic for that? I'm gonna make a cake so moist. That's it. Saying moist multiple times is uncouth. Nah, you guys just gotta get a stronger constitution. Said I say too much. Now I say I have to gift him, but it's got crazy and they tried doing the same with synonyms. Oh. Yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't understand the lore. I didn't even know there was money on the line until yesterday. I'll admit that I felt like 2% bad when you had to make a payment. I didn't think that's what we were going for. Interesting world we live in. What do we start today at? I don't remember. 1260, I think. 1260. We're almost at 200 checks on the Darkrai. That's crazy. How's your day? Brother, my day is just getting started. Crystal Aurora, how's it going? Good to see you again. My day is just getting started, but I get to spend it with some really cool people. Yeah, poop jar is over. Say it all you want, British woman. There you go. What if she just starts off a stream and just like doesn't say anything else? Like a Pokemon. A Pokemon. I like the poop jar. Darkrai, you crazy. Carly May poop stream. That's it. That's exactly what we need. Don't forget to double boop Nick's spoopy face. Yeah, do it. I have trust issues now. I don't believe it. Stream of poop. That's what the stream started with Brandon. Guy freaking drives me nuts. I couldn't even be mad. He's literally giving me... I could be mad. It was like dimes. It was like he was throwing loose change at me. But it felt like someone was paying for their burger with pennies. It's like a genie in the bottle's last wish to spend on them being free. It's a good wish. If you wanna be with me, maybe there's a person. Wish I could throw some loose change at you, right? Can someone wish me luck? I'm about to battle Volo and Legends Arceus. Yeah, good luck. Roisin, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome in. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Come on, how we doing? Come on, this thing's got to show up at some point this year, right? At work right now, so I won't be here long. Nice. How's work? Hope things are going well today. I got to go to work here in like 17 minutes, but I think I'm going to take my lunch during the first hour of the day, and I'm going to go for a run instead. Because I don't have a whole lot of time to do it during the rest of the day, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start out with a run, get that energy in, and then there we go. You have Shiny Charm, right? I actually have Shiny Charm left. As in, my Shiny Charm has left the building. But yeah, I have it in Sword. I don't have it in a game that doesn't have it. But I do have it in Sword. This melody sounds spooky. It truly is spookiest of mellies. All right, I'm going to plug my headphones in while this is resetting. Back. All right, no shiny there. What about over here? No shiny over here. All right, we're back to it. My work tonight's gonna be dookie because I won't see Sally before I go, just at bedtime. That's a bummer. How was your weekend? Matt, what's up, dude? Weekend was good. Had some friends over. I made some chicken tacos. They were really good. Made like I was going to make pork al pastor tacos, but one of our friends is Muslim and does not eat pork. So I'm like, let's do chicken instead. And it actually turned out pretty good. And I still like the pork more because it has like bacon that's mixed into it. It was Meat Mountain. But the chicken was actually quite good. So I think next time I make Meat Mountain, I'm going to do a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Closing in on 3 years. Wow.
Closing in on 3 years.
Brother, thank you so much for 30 months, dude. That's awesome. 3 years is crazy. Three years is actually insane. Hype. Anne-Marie, don't seem so excited about it. Here we go. Hope you're taking it easy, man. I'm taking it sleazy. Can't use the emoji. Oh, that's true. Bummer. All right, here we go. Oh my God, Jess, are you going to get Anne-Marie? Oh, Crystal Aurora, pretty good one. Pretty good snipe. Pretty good snipe. Thank you, Jess, for the one gifted member. I'm hyping the chat for Jess. Got 26 total resets left, which at this speed is going to take just, what, 4 minutes? 6 minutes? Crazy. Pretty crazy how fast these things go by. I think we'll end up getting to like 1475 on the dark ride today, and maybe a little bit more on the LOUDRED. I don't know. War, what's going on? Bari Van Bale. Sounds like a author, like a famous author. Rosemary, take care. Thank you so much for being here this entire time. Pincer's mouth is disgusting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Matt dropping a gifty, going to JG Memez coming on in. Nice. Thank you, Matt, for the gifted membership, and thank you, JG Memez, for being a new member. Appreciate you being here. Love me some JG Memez in the morning. Oh, LOUDRED. I don't even know if I have a setup to win this. Why is eyebrow joke banned? Because some people are just really mean, man. And so we just try and prevent them from being mean for no reason, you know? It's all about just being nice. We're just out here being nice. My brother would say memes. Dude, so many... Oh, no, I can't wake it. Oh, you... Get myself a Switch 2 Pro controller because that is just such a major inconvenience in my life. Nobody realizes the inconveniences I deal with. We all had someone in our life who said memes, but, you know, then the memes became the popular. More brow jokes, the stronger they become. That's exactly it. They just fill with brow force. Brow Force Gemini. Do you guys remember Jet Force Gemini? That was like my first shooter game I ever played, and I was really bad at it. But I was just excited that my parents let me play like a sci-fi thing. Why is that happening? Oh, I'm just holding the buttons too long because I'm trying to do too many things at once. Sometimes my left and my right side don't interact well together, and when I'm playing a game where I'm resetting one with one hand and the other with another hand, sometimes like I press buttons and hold buttons too long because like my brain's trying to tell the other side to do that, but then my other side does it instead, and it's just a dexterity thing. I just am not very dexterous. Peter Deceive. Peter Deceive. Peter. Deceive would be to lie or to fib. I'd also say magenta instead of Virginia, but that was like when he was 3. Magenta, I feel like, is a harder word. Hey, what's up, Brittany? How you doing? Peter Deceive. How long do you shiny hunt daily? About 2 hours. We got a little bit more time left. I'm doing 15 more encounters on this, and then we'll do... then we'll call it a day. We'll get 400 total checks done, which is actually pretty sweet. 400 checks on LOUDRED and a little over 200, probably 220 on Darkrai is pretty awesome. Peter Deceive. Is it Peter like a name? Is it like Pete and time to stand, says my watch. About to go for a run. You can pound. You can pound. First word's probably Griffin. That's what I thought too. Like Griffin, not a name. So Peter would be like to taper or to fade. Like Peter off or like Peter out. So like weaken. Deceive would be to lie or fib or I don't actually know. That one's a tough one. Carly's got it. Embellish. Embellish relish. Dwindle swindle. Is it a dwindle swindle? Is she actually killing it? Is she on it? Oh my god, Jess with 2 stinky pinky points today. Jess has got an SP2 right now. You know how rare it is to get an SP2? I mean, an SB1 is rare, but to take this another step further and get SB2, that's just nuts. She's insane. She's the stinky pinky queen. Wow. Wow. She's just on it. She's just on it. She's just on it. She's just too good. Kid can't be stopped. God. Wild. All right, here we go. We'll actually probably get this one to 14. I don't know. Should I end it at 1480 or should I try and get to 1485? Your eyebrows are so large, the bushes outside must be jealous. Sarah, you are absolutely tossed out of here.
You are out of here.
I was listening to murder rap this morning. What this? Razzie, that's a horrendous statement. That one makes me uncomfortable. All right, so we have done 800 and we have done 400. So we're about 1,200 checks, 1,200 total encounters. For a second, I thought that was shiny, but it was nowhere near shiny. It wasn't even in the same ballpark. It wasn't even close. Sarah, what's up? Holla holla for your dollar. Sarah, I was cracking up yesterday. I was watching a video and it made me think of you. I was watching, I think it was like the League of Legends World Championship. And the only reason I was watching it because Linkin Park did the opening song. And so they're up there performing Heavy is the Crown, which is like a super hard song. And then they get into like the post chorus of it. And they're like, And now, introducing your 2024 League of Legends World Championship teams. And they yell the teams, and then like these nerdy Chinese kids start coming out of this tunnel. And I tell you what, just like this heavy rock music, this heavy Linkin Park happening in the background. And then you just see these guys walking out like with this stone face, like they're about to literally go to war as they sit on their asses and play a game. I was in tears. It was making me laugh so hard. I don't know why. And then I was like, I don't know, just something about it just made me laugh. It was just the juxtaposition of like the Linkin Park doing like this heavy scream right before, and then these kids walking out like they're about to fight for their lives. I was crying, man. I was crying. Watching after stream, you absolutely should. It was seriously so funny. All right, we got no Darkrai, we got no LOUDRED. And so that's it. That's what we got today. We will be back at it tomorrow doing the same thing. Good luck to everybody on their hunts today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. And then I'll see y'all on Wednesday morning, tomorrow morning. And then I will not be here Thursday. I got to go into the office. So I will be back on Friday. Yeah, I got to just end. I can't do cool outro music or anything. So like, yeah, do good, be good. Just kidding. Let's listen to a little bit. All right, here we go. I'll do a little outro. Oh, wait. Thank you to a couple people. Thank you to Jess for the gifted, Matt for the gifted, Ree for the 30 poundings, Jess for the 5, Emil for the euros of 2, and Matt for 30 months. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, last quick. Fun fact. One of the league song called Bite Mark is from an Austrian singer and songwriter. Well, toss some shrimp on the Barbie. How about that? All right, you guys. Be good. See ya.